Hello again, and welcome to another of our Solutioneer stories. Now, what we're going to look at today is the big waste that we see everywhere around Sydney and possibly Australia. Now, we see a lot of rubbish that they're going out on the footpaths when we have the cleanup days from the councils, but also there's a lot of rubbish that they actually going into waste stream from the demolition and the construction industry. Now, we have to say that one company that is actually doing a fantastic job in minimizing that waste is Metropolitan Demolitions. Now, these guys, they have made a state-of-the-art recycling center where they recycle all the bricks and all the concrete, as you can see now on your screens. But their next step is to try to perfect the reusable aspect of the business. Now, we can see here we are in the middle of a yard in St. Peter's, and what we have been trying here to do, of course, we are in the flight path and we do have a problem with the planes. As you can see, we've got a huge plane going past. But anyway, let's finish our story here now. Our introduction basically is Metropolitan Demolitions and reuse, not just the recycling, but reuse. We need to reuse more of our materials. Remember, reusing is better than recycling. Recycling requires lots of energy. If we reuse something, take something out of the demolition side, a piece of timber, a window, a door, it means that we just use it as it is, and the energy we need for that is much less. Okay? So, Metropolitan Demolitions, they have it down to a T. We're starting now the actual reuse factor here at the yard at St. Peter's. You can come and visit us. We have a lot of materials here for you to choose from beautiful sandstone bricks to timbers to a lot of steel for all your needs for your construction. But one step further that we're actually doing at the moment is trying to send a lot of good building materials and products over in areas, other countries that they're close to Australia, like for example Fiji. And we started a sim now where we can take these materials, store them at the Metropolitan Demolitions Yard, which is very nice of them. We thank them very much for providing the space to store these materials. And we are going to take materials to the yard, put them on containers and send them to Fiji to actually build some housing there. But I have here with me Pastor George, that he's a priest from the Victory Church from Fiji, and he's from the Father Care House here in Sydney.
Father's Care House is an organization who are doing good works outside Australia. Also in Australia, we feed the hungry and homeless every Saturday morning. And outside Australia, in Chennai, Madras, we have a orphanage with 36 kids in our care. And now we are embarking into a new project in Fiji, where we will be building the homes for the widows and the orphans.
Okay, now let's go, first of all, let's go back to the orphanage. You did have a function last week, which we can now see some of the footage on our screens. And that function was for that orphanage?
Yes, it was for Chennai Madras Orphanage, where we have 36 children, and we provide them with shelter, education, medication, and clothing, and also food.
And who is actually funding that project?
This is purely done by our fundraising, and also church funds us here and there, but mainly by doing fundraising, which we do once in a quarter.
Okay, so anybody can come to those functions? You don't have to be Fijian?
No, you don't have to be Fijian. It's open for anybody and everybody.
Okay, so you can now see on your screens the website
www.fatherscarehouse.com.
Now, tell me now about the new project, Father.
The new project in Fiji, we are trying to acquire up to 45 acres of land and to build homes for the homeless as well as the widows who are lot of widows are in Fiji. I guess it's everywhere, but here we have our heart to do something for this disadvantaged people.
Okay, so and this is where we come in. Basically, we help you to get some demolition sites to start off with, where a lot of good materials are just normally thrown out to the tip, and like a lot of beautiful timber and a lot of amazing stuff that we see here on our screens now from this demolition. That a very good friend of ours, David, he was actually kind enough to say, okay, listen, you can do this demolition, you can take the materials away, and he's paying also money towards the container that it's going to be quite expensive to send over to Fiji, because this material has to be in a container. So we thank David for of course for his donation and also helping us with the project. But the thing is, we need more, Father.
We do need a lot of houses, lot of things like windows, doors, sink, kitchens.
Now, we do have also from another demolition that we did in Gordon, from Alistair and ourselves here, we have also some other timbers behind us. You can see basically what we're looking for. It's hardwood timber or Oregon or any roofing material, any doors, any flooring, anything basically that it can help to build those houses, including copper piping. So basically, when you demolish a house, anything in that house, it could be usable, reusable, and that's what we're aiming to do. This way, we're not only helping the widows down at Fiji, but we're also helping our rubbish stream here in Sydney to keep it clear from these wonderful materials that for you it's like treasure.
Yes, exactly, Harry. That's correct. Instead of throwing it somebody somewhere, like your trash can be our treasure in Fiji and for the widows.
So like David, maybe you could do the same thing. If you have a house that needs demolition, please just get in touch with us on the number that you can see below there on your screens. Also on the website, go to the website, which is our website, the Solutioneers website, or you can solutioneers.com.au. Thank you very much, Father, for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Follow.
And anything you have, don't throw it away. Give us a call. For you, it might be rubbish, but for some other people, they just probably something that they really, really need. So yes, give us a call. Thank you.